Hey guys, today we're back at the ranch. I'm just getting back to the property after meeting a buddy for breakfast at the local diner. We do have quite a few things to do, so let's get right on into it. Last week, guys, we picked up the Toyota Tacoma, and during the week I did order some aftermarket parts, including some new wheels and tires, and some LED upgrades here, so we'll be doing those here, but I think, first, let's go check up on the chickens and the horses. Now, guys, there's a full mods list up on my website if you guys like to go check it on out. Every single mod is linked up over there, and where you guys can find it, but both the horses are doing pretty well, and I do have some news for the horses. There's actually kind of a horse show. I think it's the week after next. I do want to rent a trailer, bring the horses. I think that should be a lot of fun there, so I think we'll definitely go over there to it. And for the chickens, I did talk to the local farmer. We're going to be getting about a dozen more chickens, another rooster, because fresh eggs is pretty sweet here, and all the neighbors come get eggs every morning, which works out. We're pretty friendly there with the neighbors. Well, let's head over there to the garage. I really want to put those aftermarket parts on. Now, I've really been liking the Toyota Tacoma. I will have to say, guys, I really do like the body style on it. Although the wheels and tires are pretty good, I really want some kind of off-road tires on it, a little bit wider, and I also don't want some LED upgrades here for us. So we're right in front of the garage. You're gonna have to go get some tools out of the tool chest here to put the lights in. I'm not sure if I will be able to do the wiring there. There's so many wires that you have to put to battery, different areas, so I think we'll at least get them mounted here. I got one for either side right next to the mirror, and one for the grill here, and these wheels and tires. So these are TRD Pro, the original to the truck, but let's go get the new ones on and we'll catch you back. After some wrenching, guys, take a look at that. Here we got some method wheels here. Really do like it. Now, they do come out just a little bit. I actually really do like the stands here on. We do have the LED light bar. You guys can see, I believe it's a 30-inch light bar there, and we have 6-inch light bars on either side here. And I also did get an antenna since we're out in the country. When I want to hear the radio, blast the music. The reception isn't too good here, but I think this truck looks pretty sweet here. Now, maybe I might want to get some racks here for the back. Maybe a spare tire rack. I think this is a pretty cool vehicle. I definitely want to take this on like an off-road camping trip. That would be a lot of fun here. But guys, we are going to be going and picking up, I believe it's a log splitter. We own a lot of acres here, and we heat the ranch with firewood, and we need to make some more for next year as well. We got to start when the weather is warm. That way we aren't freezing as we do it. So let's get the truck and trailer. Let's head into town and pick it on up. Now, guys, I've really been enjoying the ranch here. It's been a ton of fun. We have so many projects coming up when you own over 100 acres and you have to maintain it. And on top of that, guys, we do have a lake with lake boats and things like that. And a few of you guys have been asking, do we have any lake boats? Yes, we do. And I'm thinking during the off season, during the time we don't use the Yamaha, I think we'll bring that over from the main property. It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive. The next time I drive out here, I will probably tow that behind here. That should be a pretty fun one. We also do have the pontoon and that old jet ski, and I will say, guys, that thing has been running, but there have been quite a few hiccups along the way here. But if you guys do enjoy today's video, please hit the like button. It is much appreciated as it helps out with the YouTube algorithms, and it lets me know that you guys want to see more here. But we are coming up here on it. We definitely don't want to mix it up here. I think it's going to be the next warehouse down. So it's a small company that makes these log splitters here in town. I'm not sure if it's a national kind of countrywide name, but it's just a local brand here, and I believe it was like $1,500. It's gonna be used on the deer, so definitely will have a lot of power. Oh yeah, here's a shop. It's kind of a small shop, and it's always great to support these small businesses here in town. Alright, we got the ram slower down here. I'm not sure how we're going to get it loaded on up here, but look at this thing, guys. This is a beast. Look at it. Now, a few of the big bonuses to this is you just kind of roll it over, muscle it over, and you don't really have to do any lifting by hand here. Look at that. This is brand new. They do make sure it works with a logger too, but other than that, I can't wait to give this a try here. This does require like 4 or 5 horsepower, so luckily though, we do have our John Deere as well here. Now, with the ranch, we will be getting a lot of use out of this here. We'll be getting into storm weather within, I would say, the next few weeks, and more than likely, we're going to have to do some storm cleanup there, and we'll probably just use this as well here, but we'll put a few straps on it. Let's get back to property, and let's see what else happens. When I went to strap it down, guys, there weren't too many places, so I decided to lean it up against the back ramps here and strap it down. Probably not the best for towing with the tongue weight, things like that here, but I will say, guys, this Toyota Tacoma is a pretty sweet truck here, and you guys have been asking for a long time to use more Toyotas and to use different truck brands as well, so I definitely want to look for maybe Nissan Titan. There is a Nissan Titan Warrior, but the other vehicles, guys, we do have the Broncos, but I really would like to find a 2-door or 4-door Jeep Wrangler. Take the doors off, the roof off. I mean, that would be so cool to have here in Farm Sim, but I don't think we'll be getting anything new here. I've really been liking living out here in the countryside. It is pretty quiet. We have really good neighbors, and like it did touch upon, guys, the farmer, I think, is going to let us kind of go out with him a few days, and that should be a lot of fun. You guys might see that here in some upcoming videos, maybe specifically with the ranch or otherwise. I think that would be pretty cool. They're going recording what the farmer does in the day. Should be a lot of fun, and maybe that might get us into farming here, but I do plan to bring back a full farming series this summer, which I am pretty excited for here. But we made it back here. I'm gonna get this unloaded, and then we do have to head back into town. Alright, we have the log splitter inside. We'll wait until we have some wood here, but the big part, what you guys saw in the thumbnail, what you guys are asking, what did Square buy, is that we are trading in the John Deere Gator. Although I really do like this Gator, we only really use it for utility work, but I want something that is sporty and kind of utility at the same time. So a sport UTV is probably the best way to put it, and I think this was pretty cool, but what we are getting is even cooler. So let's put this on the trailer, get it strapped down, and let's head back into town. Alright guys, we're heading back into town here. We do make these trips quite a lot here, but look at that, guys. The Toyota's sitting pretty low here in the back. I would estimate with the trailer and the Gator, we're probably around 25 to maybe 3,000 pounds here, but I bought the brand new Beast 1000, and it came out a few weeks ago, and many of you guys actually did recommend this, so I thought, why don't we do it? Get a new UTV here. Now, we use UTVs a lot, just like this Gator, but I want something more sporty, so we could rip around while we're doing the projects around the house. Hey, that's the way we could get to have fun, and the wife gets to see all the projects getting completed here as well. Now, the Beast is a 6x6 as well, so it's very similar, but this thing is pretty epic here. So I'm going to put down the camera, focus on driving, and we'll catch you guys back when we're just about at the dealership. Alright guys, we're turning into the dealership now. I can't wait. Oh, look at that. It's right out front for us. That is unbelievable, guys. It was definitely well worth the wait, well worth the hype with that thumbnail. And let me know if you guys would like me to do more of those types here, but just look at that, guys. It's sitting pretty low. Hopefully we don't end up wearing out the suspension any more, but we'll be trading this in for this, guys. Now, the price point, this is like $10,000 more, but I will say, guys, this is pretty epic. We got a winch. The other thing is, guys, we have a full blown roll cage, which is really important, especially even if you're going like 30 miles per hour, just in case. You definitely want to be protected here. So you guys can see this is pretty sweet here. We do have a 6x6. This thing is just as cool, but this is going to be so much fun to get projects done. I think we'll be doing a lot more since we'll be able to use that here, but let's get this backed off. I really want to do a quick side-by-side here, showcase a few differences. There are quite a few, and we'll definitely go over that here as well. Looking between the two UTVs, one of the main differences, the new one does not have a windshield. I definitely want to get one just so that the bugs don't be coming into our face, and I think it will be the way to go here. The other thing, you guys can see, this does have a little bit more kind of street-worthy lights, some extra weight up front, and this actually has a bed that kind of tips a small dump truck, while this one does not have it. We could also do a few other upgrades here, but let's kind of go back to the house. I'm so excited. I just really want to rip this around the yard, rip it around the property, and have a great time here. Now, the other huge thing, guys, this thing turns on a dime. This thing is unbelievable here, so that should be fun. But look at that suspension, guys. It does have some flex in it, which is definitely a good thing, and I just can't wait to get it back. We'll put a few straps on it, and we'll catch you back at the house. This is pretty much our first day getting to tow here with the Toyota, and I will say here, for a quarter-ton truck, it is doing a pretty good job here as well. Now, I really would like a Chevy Colorado, the ZR2 specifically. that would be so cool to have in Farm Sim side by side with this, and I think both the trucks would do pretty well here as well. But I do want to plan a trip with the buddies to go off-roading, to go camping, and to even see if we could go mudding. That would be so much fun to see how a truck does here. But we're back here at the property. We're here for the rest of the day, so really quickly, I do want to close the gate and then we'll get it unloaded. Alright, let's get the gate closed here. Let's just put the chain around at the lock. We're good to go. I always like to just kind of close that when we're kind of heading back here for the night. That way we don't have any people ripping around here, because before we put the gates and the fencing, if you guys do remember, there were actually quite a few kids ripping dirt bikes around, and although that is fun, we just don't want anyone to end up getting hurt or anything on our property here. But let's get it unloaded, and we do have to drop those ramps quickly as well. Alright guys, let's get this unloaded here. Now I would like to take it to the dirt track at the back area, but we don't want to tear it up. We definitely don't want to damage it our first day here, so let's kind of take a quick look on the inside. You guys can see this is a really sweet thing. Look at this, guys. Looks like we do have a digital speedometer, which is neat. A racing steering wheel. I can't wait to rip this around, so we'll get to use it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video here at the ranch. It was a lot of fun, lots of little things, and with this pretty big purchase. But hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.